Now then.
I guess for now we should search for the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, so do you mind if we check out that closet that you didn't want us to go into?
The storage room.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I know it's gonna be the first place I go to. How you doing, Sonia?
There is something I want to ask you.
What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? I thought it was a door.
No, I think she means this like wall in general, this whole thing. Because the rest of it's wooden, and this one is like this, like it's cabin-like.
Perhaps?
Or maybe she does mean the door?
Yeah.
Because it is a fire, okay, whatever. I was confused by the way she was wearing that. Oh, it's probably a fire door.
Fire door?
Have you ever heard of those? You never seen one before? It's the door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house.
What? That's only done to keep cats from getting in. And still, it seems like there's better ways of keeping cats out than that. You know about keeping cats from getting inside? But you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself.
Alright. Huh, alright, the fire door. I'm not sure how this adds up to anything.
There's two, or is that?
I guess these shut in this area? Like right now they're open? Is that what it is?
Oh,
these aren't rooms.
I see now. I see.
But what does that have to do with anything? Unless someone was running back and forth between rooms? From the kitchen to the other room? I'm sure I get
the fire doors would close during a blackout.
Is that what they say? During blackouts they get closed or
They do in my job. Fire doors close.
Ah, alright. Interesting. So that means he couldn't go from one room to the other.
Because they're like held in place by like a magnet. Unless these ones are just like you manually do them, but then that's a useless fire door.
I like the way that works. I guess I'll talk to Ibuki before we go in.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigations should be done on foot.
Yes!
So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason.
But then that sounds like you're not investigating. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout?
She has really good hearing because she's a musician?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know?
So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now.
See, not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears.
Yeah, I think she said something about this before, at some point. I see. Oh no, that was the other girl in her nose. I guess she has good hearing. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice there at the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right?
Oh, that's what I see now. So she has perfect pitch, so she knew whose voice was. Okay, I got it.
Ah, there we go.
Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy.
Well, hopefully she has a good memory too, huh?
La 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 la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy.
Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong.
Well, hey, if you can do it, just do it. I want to know who is who. She should make a metaphor for a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Hey, it's besides the point. Yeah, anyway, can you just tell us what happens?
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
I do like how he likes to just cut to the point in this game. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? She probably would.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was my hero.
It's a blackout.
Yeah, that was her.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Yep, being so dramatic.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm.
Just continue.
Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Of course.
Ah, don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Yeah, and then Byakuya was freaking out about something.
Ow!
And Nagito said,
Oh.
ow. Oh, okay.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
So he could have still been in the kitchen, I guess, if he said, where are you? I don't know.
This is very odd. Why was Teru saying something?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
She knows about breakers, but not fire doors. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise.
I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer.
But I wanna bite ya.
Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen?
He heard me say ow.
No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that?
Huh?
What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Wait, did he really do it? Because why is he bringing any of this up?
I don't know.
I'm very confused.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yes, it's like a bullet.
Almost like a bullet.
Then praise me. Let me bite ya.
Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Thank you for that. Okay. Alright, now let's go to the area I wanted to check out, finally. Excuse me. We'll go to the kitchen in a second as well. Oh, you're already here.
Is he gonna block us again?
How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Yeah, we just went over this. Makes me wonder.
Oh, is it because he said this is, so we're supposed to realize that he's wearing the goggles because he can see?
Yeah,
Is that what the thing is?
that makes sense. But it could have just been like feeling something, be like, this is... But I assume he was seeing something that made him suspicious, because obviously he ran over there with the things. The storage room is really dusty and dark.
wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Well, that was us. Well, whatever. Alright, what do we got this time? Got irons. Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on. Why are there 3 irons on this ironing board?
For the
These
tablecloths?
These weren't turned on before, were they?
I don't know, were they?
Because we did come in here originally, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Before everything happened?
They were recently used. They're not like on now.
Yeah, I know that. But they weren't like turned on or plugged in at the time or anything.
I don't think so.
So why would someone use it in between?
Oh, I don't know.
Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after this blackout, I also found these irons, but... When I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Huh.
Do irons use a lot of energy? Like, were they using that to overload the thing?
Well, yeah, if they were all heating up at the same time. Yeah, the cameras, it's not important, I guess. Whoa, not that button. Do you want to say anything in here about why you're being so suspicious before? No.
Nope.
Just want to talk about that again. Left a lot of boxes. Yeah, we'll just leave them alone.
All right.
What?
Secret passage?
What? No, how do I get to the secret passage? Like, I tried clicking on something and that ended up happening. Wait, where was that? You saw it too, didn't you?
Yes.
Is it behind this thing? A huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Oh.
Tablecloth? Wait, what? Hold on, there's something on it. What? Alright, so I knew there had to be something that was going on with, like, how he didn't get dirty. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
Eh? A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark. I can't really see that
Really?
clearly. It's bright as day, you can see it. Come on. Don't bullshit me. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byaku's murder, right? And you're the only person that came in here. You wouldn't let anyone else in.
well,
If that tablecloth has blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. You can't deny this. You're looking very suspicious right now, man.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. No, there's a secret passage somewhere.
Somewhere.
I don't know how we found it, but like it appeared for a second, and then
Disappeared.
no, shut up. We're not moving on. No, he's not right. We just saw a secret passage. He's not right. No, shut up. Where is this?
I don't know.
How did I get to it?
I don't know.
It was really weird because I clicked on something, I didn't see what it was, and then he didn't go to it. And then all of a sudden it said secret passage.
It might be like behind the boxes. Like behind them.
Because after I clicked on the...
Hajime.
Shut the
Oh
hell
my
up,
god.
dude. Sometimes this control is so finicky, like it moves over when I don't want it to. Because I'll like lock onto something.
What about in between the tablecloth and the boxes? Like if you turn and then go in between the boxes and the tablecloths. Is there anything up there?
I think, was it on the ground?
It had been, but I don't see it. It was
Whoa,
where the
what the
laundry
hell?
hamper is.
Oh my god, and this guy won't let us like investigate any further. If I do these. What the hell is that all about?
Check, maybe it like popped up in the wrong spot. So check like other. Wait, what if you do the like thing that shows all the blue things?
Just the monitor. I'll check it out regardless. That's the same shit it always says. I don't know how we got that. That was really weird.
It said secret or hidden pass. What did it say? Hidden or secret passage?
Secret passage? Hidden passage? I don't know. Oh, what the hell, dudes? I know I saw that.
Did it just like glitch out and there is no secret passage?
There was like one other time when we found something and it was like on the other side of the room actually. I remember that?
Yeah, that's why
In
I was
the,
saying like maybe
kitchen or
it's not
whatever?
there.
I don't know. And
Well, the kitchen would be on the back wall. It wouldn't be over there. Right?
you know, I'm gonna go back in real quick. See if that maybe it resets things or something.
Maybe.
Whoa.
I saw
All
it.
right, hold on. Where is it?
Underneath the laundry hamper?
Damn it. It's like there for a second, and if you don't click it, it's like you can never find it again.
Oh god.
Or is it over here on the side?
Where is it?
Obviously, we need to find this because I'm sure it's important information. Because if there is a secret passage, here's the thing. This is on the one side of the fire door, so like if Taro was in the kitchen, he
Right,
could go back and
exactly.
forth.
Exactly.
What? Why do I see it for like a second and then it's gone? All right.
Wait, can I try?
Yes, here.
How do I turn things?
It's the two sticks, the control
Oh.
sticks. One moves the cursor and one changes your camera. So I think it's actually on the other side. And it
Like,
just
I'm
kinda
just
glitched.
checking because Get out of the way, Nikito. Because the kitchen would be on the other side of this wall, right?
On the left wall.
Oh, the left wall?
I think so.
Oh, I thought it would be here, like on the other side of this.
I'm not sure. You can look at the map if you want to see the layout of the building. But the only time I've seen it pop up was near the laundry hamper.
I know.
Alright, maybe what we'll do is we'll go back out and come back in again.
That's lame. I
And
want to find
we have to like
it.
click on like immediately. Like when it pops up. Like I have to be careful. You know, like towards the end of like this, the first time when I found it and then I couldn't find it again, I'm like, did I just see like the stack boxes and misread it or something?
But I read it too.
Yeah, and then I saw it the second time, like that's definitely a
I
secret
give up.
passage.
This is lame.
Alright.
It is an extremely secret passage.
He's like, oh please, don't go in there again.
Mm-hmm.
Move it carefully. There. What?
What?
It won't let us pick it.
What?
What is secret passage? What is this bullshit?
What is happening?
Byakuya's crossed off. So, this back.
Oh, it is the left
There's a
wall.
room in between.
Yeah.
Look, there's this empty space.
Yes, I see
There's
it.
probably another room.
And there's one to the left. Is that like an empty space too? See,
I don't know. Or it could go directly to the other room somewhere.
but it
Maybe when the gap's in the floorboard.
it could. It looks like from the left you could go to the bathroom, but maybe that's just not. Maybe not.
What do you mean?
Like, see, it's to the left of the main dining hall and the bathroom, like that light green. It kind of like connects all the way around, but I don't know if that's just like a thick border.
I think the thing that goes all the way around the
It's just
building,
the
that's
wall.
just the wall of the building. The perimeter of the building.
guess.
But I think this area that's like in between,
Mhm.
like, that might be a secret room?
Maybe.
There could be a secret room over there too, but I don't think that's relevant.
But the bathroom's locked.
But this could lead directly to either the
Yes.
kitchen or the
yes, it could.
dining hall. But we can't check it. I guess because he's with us. We have to lose him or something. He's not letting us look at it, I
Oh,
guess.
look at the fucking secret
I don't know how
passage.
he stops us, but whatever.
What a
This guy's a
D-bag.
Yeah, you're Nagito. Once again, he's just being a pain in the ass.
We haven't gone in the kitchen yet.
So, oh, there's another thing I was thinking, and this is why I was like going back and forth between him and Teru. I don't think they said in this game anything about how there couldn't be.
They didn't, did they?
They didn't mention the whole rule about what's the word? Accomplices. Because in the first game, like we only knew about that after like the first murder occurred too. Do you remember?
No, but okay.
And, well, whatever. I don't think they said anything about it in this
Is
game
it in the
either.
book?
If you look at the rules. Then again, I did go through the rules pretty quickly because I already knew them for the most part. Yeah, they just say the black
They
ends,
alone.
the remaining students will be
Okay.
executed.
Okay.
But there's nothing specifically about the accomplices in this
No,
one.
it doesn't.
So technically, they could have like worked together
They could have.
and like I don't know, one did the killing, one
And so,
didn't.
but it only says the blackened, so the other guy won't be punished.
Well, what do you mean?
Like it says singular, so maybe only the person who did the killing will be punished, and the accomplice will just like stick with us scot free.
Yeah, the accomplice will probably get away with it because that's the way it worked in the other game, where if someone killed someone and someone was an accomplice, you know, if the person got away with it, then the accomplice would be killed too
Right.
with the rest of the students. But obviously, no one ever got away with it.
Not on our watch.
So you two, I'm very suspicious of. They may have worked together, and you know, they weren't aware of the rule or how that worked at the time. And we're still not aware of it in this game anyway. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought I was in... What? At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But
But
place
how
was
could
too
he have
pitch
done
black.
that if the fire doors
It
were
was
shut?
like pitch black everywhere. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't believe, first of all, that he could have gotten out of here. Well, he could have gotten out of here anyway. But I don't believe that he could have made his way all the way to the dining hall.
No way.
We probably would have heard the door open or something. Well, then again, what's his name? Kazuichi supposedly left the room and found his way to the utility closet. Or not the utility closet,
But
to the
he's magical.
to the office where the breaker is. So I guess you could move from one room to the other. But the doors, that's a pretty big thing that you just mentioned, that we just found out. So I don't think he could have. Couldn't you have just used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout.
Really? It's gas? It needs
That doesn't make any
electricity?
sense.
Oh, maybe the starter.
The starter maybe, but if the stove was on in the first place, it wouldn't just go out.
That's true.
I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Yeah, we got his account. What do you think about this? I'm curious to hear your opinion.
Hey,
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. For the heck of it.
Instead of the storage room, you mean? Instead of the secret passage, you mean? Oh wait, can we find it from this side?
I don't know. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Let's look at the Fred Flintstone dish. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. Well, now it's gonna go to waste.
Guess that's about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this on Ayoma or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less
Why did
Didn't
he
just
say it again?
that? I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over.
The chicken cow?
And the poor moo cow.
Oh,
That's so sad.
Oh.
His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in this country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Oyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peiko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually taste them?
That's a lie. Byakuya ate the stuff off the skewers.
Yeah, he had a bunch too, don't worry. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... Ugh, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Alright. Party dishes.
Party dishes.
For whatever those will add up to. The list again? We'll go over that, I guess. But there's one thing he didn't. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen.
Oh, it didn't? Oh.
Wasn't there something missing though?
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought there was. Byakuya said something specifically about that.
Was
it appears
not
to
a
have been
knife?
brought from the outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get it past Byakuya's body check? He could have done it.
that's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Yeah, under the table, you idiot.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Well, then I disagree. We already knew there's one thing missing. What was it? If it wasn't a knife, it was something else.
I don't remember what it was, but I thought it was a knife, but I guess it wasn't.
Kitchen equipment list has been added to the truth bullet section. Well, we're done with the kitchen, I guess.
You're right.
Alright, I guess I'm satisfied with that.
No secret passage.
Alright, let's see. What else do we have to inspect around here?
The bathroom.
Yeah, let me just check out the map real quick. So, we did that half over here. And the bathroom is about all there is left.
And the office.
Oh yeah, and the office too. I should check that out. We never went to the bathroom though. That'll be curious
It's
to
locked.
check out. It's still locked?
Yeah.
Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. I thought it was opened up again.
No.
Oh. Because I thought what's his name was talking about it. Maybe not. Who do we have? Because we should be able to tell who's in it then, shouldn't we?
Fuyuhiko's the only one we don't know where they are. Peiko, is she still missing? No, she's in there again. Even though she wasn't in there before.
She wasn't before. That's right. I think maybe Nekomaru went in there.
Oh, I guess he could have.
Unless he's somewhere else.
Zoom out again. There's someone else in the next. Look.
Why'd she go there?
I don't know.
And
Oh,
someone's
and-
there? Why the hell did they go spread out?
Is there anyone on the other? No.
Are we gonna
okay.
look all around there for clues? Because why would there be clues at the beach?
I don't know.
I guess we could. I think, yeah, Nekomaru's the only one I don't see.
It says Fuyuhiko's in the hotel site.
Is he in his room?
I don't know.
Went too far out. He's just outside, I guess.
Oh.
Somewhere.
Okay. Whatever.
All right, well, we'll finish looking in this room and then we'll head out. Oh, I passed those doors. There we go.
There it is.
Oh, of course he's following us still.
Hajime.
I know.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Yeah, we already know that. It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Don't you tell me what to do. I'll talk to them.
Maybe.
Why are you saying this with her right here?
Wow.
Hey, isn't Peiko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in this office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well.
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peiko's probably the one who shipped the circuit breaker and used the blackout for her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
No.
Don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better with your teeth like that. Like
His
an evil
teeth
demon.
are very sharp.
But that is a good question. Will you tell us where you were, Peiko?
I can already tell. You doubt me, correct?
I mean, I doubt that you were in this room, because Kazuichi says otherwise, but I don't think you're the killer. Huh?
However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Was she in the bathroom?
Maybe she'll say it now. Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office.
Well, of course.
But
what?
why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Durlumin case with all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own?
Well, that is.
Were you in the bathroom or are you just embarrassed to say it? Peiko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened?
No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey.
Peiko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Well, isn't it obvious? Come on.
It seems like it will be a tough path.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
That's very bizarre. Alright, yeah, so I guess she was using the bathroom beforehand.
So did Teru do something to the food?
He must have. But Nekomaru didn't eat any food, did he?
Maybe he did and we didn't see.
Maybe
Was he
he's-
doing it in the photos, maybe?
He might have been. Then again, Nekomaru is like always talking about shitting.
That's true.
That was like the second time he's like going on about it.
Mm-hmm.
With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peiko wobbled out of the office. Well, what happened? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peiko as it is. Why is this like something we don't understand?
I don't know.
It was kind of obvious, especially when he said, oh, the bathroom's occupied. I'd recommend using one of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly something going on with her and her stomach or something related to that, one way or the other. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't like run away or something.
Oh my god.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? No. Okay, we'll check this stuff out now. That's what I tried to do. I'm clicking the wrong button, that's why. I placed my finger on the wrong control button. This remote control is for the office air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. as well. So they're coordinated to go on at the same time. Probably so it would cause an overload. Yeah, it makes sense now. This can't be a coincidence. There we go. Very interesting. In the case, we'll check out that as well. Should contain all the dangerous items Blackout collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Blackout had the key to this particular dual-lumen case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Well, I am kind of worried we left it with you and didn't just take it ourselves. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Yeah, I guess that's everything. Oh, was there a count? I don't remember what the count is, but okay, whatever. Forks, knives, and skewers, all that good stuff. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here? Because the key of this case was inside the case Blackout had with him. I guess you're right about that. Huh. So... yeah,
Circuit
it didn't
breaker?
come from there. Obviously. Nothing in particular in here.
The circuit breaker.
Yeah, I'm just checking everything else out for a minute. Alright, let's see what they say about this. That must be the building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker's pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you won't reach it. Well, I don't think they did anything with it. They
No.
overloaded it,
Right.
and that's how they got everything set off. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches.
That is so creepy.
You know, I'm very elastic. Yeah, that does sound pretty creepy. Liar!
It's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame.
so cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
Well, he's awfully full of himself. What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? They didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. They overloaded
Now
it.
then.
Yeah, I think we are done with this. Alright, let's get out of here then. I don't know, so I guess what we'll do is we'll just,
Yep.
oh yeah. Okay, it looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byaku's cottage? It's a good idea. Byaku's cottage.
Yep.
There might be some clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it.
Because I'm not.
It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hoop Speak Academy. Chosen one? Alright, then let's get going to Byakuyo's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there's a strange scene unfolding before me. What?
What?
Oh, they're trying to get the earring.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is
Oh,
truly
Gundam.
a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Well, I don't know about that, but there might be a secret passage somewhere inside there.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
I never say anything to that
How
effect.
did you know I cannot recover my earring?
What?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder.
Well, at least you're still thinking about the murder.
So
Yes.
I thought it was important to check it.
You're probably right.
I see.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuyo's body, right? Yeah, he even set that up too, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing from beneath the floor? Alright, I was trying to think towards this idea myself too, once we saw that secret passage, and like the whole gaps in the floorboard thing. So did someone actually use, like, the secret passage to get underneath the floor, and then stab him?
But why would he have been on the floor to be stabbed in the front? Like, he'd have to be face down on the floor.
Because Nagito pushed him down, maybe?
Maybe.
They had a struggle, he knocked him down underneath
But we didn't
the
hear
table.
that. The food,
Well, we heard-
he was just like, oh, my stomach, and like fell down.
I would think we would have heard something more if they were struggling, but we did hear Nagito say ow, so it did sound like
That's true.
they were fighting in some respect, but yeah, I would have thought that you'd hear more from like Byakuya, like, oh, like maybe they'd be both be making like sounds as if they were fighting, but I don't know. I was wondering, because like, this was mentioned before about the gaps in the floor, so I thought that would
It
come into
keeps
play.
being mentioned.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's just keep going for now.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here.
Well,
I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside.
what about inside?
The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
but
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get into the floor
Yes, you
from
could.
inside the building either. There was one room you were trying to force us out of real quick. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Yes.
wow.
No, that's not possible.
I
Why are you
feel
so
like-
quick to
I
say
feel
that?
like you should have read it as, no, that's not possible.
Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building, so that's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The one person who didn't come to the party, and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here.
Huh? He did?
huh?
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Heh, how diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Oh. Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but
Then leave me alone. Aw, he wanted to go to the party after all. Poor guy.
he just left.
He just feels like he has to act tough. So that happened, but why'd he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it.
Yeah, I think he might actually be right about that. He just has to put up this appearance because he's been doing his whole life.
He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
RPG, never heard about those. Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Well, just that one moment right there, actually. If you want to know.
I see.
We've been talking about a game this whole time.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Yeah, and he made that little face at us too. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuyo's cottage.
Can I meet you there? Oh,
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will
I
suffice.
have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
Of course, DBZ villain. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. It seems that way. So I think what we'll do is, now that we finish exploring that one area, we'll take some time off, and in the next part, we'll see if we can find the rest of the clues. Anyway guys, until then, take care.
bye.